Hi, my name is Abraham.
My name's Jen.
My name's Tyson, this is my story.
This is my story.
And this is my story.
So I grew up in church all my life. Dad was the senior pastor in Katanning before we went to Manjimup. So growing up in Manji was pretty good until I got a bit older. But so yeah, there was a point in where I did start losing my faith. I got my first girlfriend, proper girlfriend I should say, at 19 years old. But we broke up after a year, and that's when I started just to question a bit more, just because I was putting on the face that I was doing really well in church and stuff like that, but I wasn't really hearing anything from God.
Pretty much like my whole life has just been like focused on anxiety and depression. Like I felt like I was kind of just like empty and lonely and didn't really have anyone with me.
And I'd been told all my life that it was more of a relationship than a set of rules. But to me it felt like it was just a set of rules and there wasn't that communication with God. Like I never had an encounter or anything like that. Realizing, looking back now, it's a lot easier now because I have that help. But everything I did then, I had to do by myself.
How I came back to God was I was in a pretty bad state, going out all the time in Perth with the guys, always struggled with anxiety, but then it was just at an all-time high, which made me probably turn into pretty depressed. But through Daniel really, he helped me come back to church, so kept saying like, yeah, you should come along to church, kept messaging me and stuff like that.
So I joined a church and after a bit kind of, became a part of that community where I met Abraham, who's my partner now. So it's really good being at Everlife Church. So like as soon as I first got there, it's just very welcoming. And one of the quotes that really stood out to me when I first started attending was that you don't have to believe to belong. And that was me at the start because I was pretty much just going to church for Abraham.
And then yeah, as I walked with God, He's sort of put new opportunities in my life. I'm going to do the Bible college this year, which yeah, it's awesome. It's so exciting. But also just like with identity, that was probably the first thing He said. He's like, yeah, He set me up as a leader. Even my name, Abraham, means father of God's nation. So that in itself is like, yeah, that's your identity. Stop looking for it in career, substances, friendships, whatever it is. Here it is, like you've got your identity in me.
Just from then, it's just made me feel like church is the spot for me. Like I really need to be back at church, give everything to Him and actually just rely on Him pretty much now instead of doing it myself. So